What is going on, everybody? A little bit of a different video for you here today. So I'm actually going out to meet Kyle from Out of Spec Motoring. If you have not seen his YouTube channel, definitely should check that out. Oh, I forgot. Turned my confirmations on. We are going to check out the Mustang Mach-E from Ford. So another electric vehicle. This is Ford really going hard into electric vehicles with the Mustang branding. And it looks to me like a really nice car. So this car actually is a consideration for me and my wife. She wants the Model Y. That's the car she wants the most. But I am not closed-minded to other options. If this is a really nice car, we wouldn't be using it for road trips, so I don't really care about the charging infrastructure all that much. If it's a nice car, the price is right, the range is good, the features are good, this is a serious contender, especially because Ford will still have the $7,500 tax credit at the time we purchase this car. If we were to buy a Model Y, which would be our first choice, we don't get that $7,500 tax credit, and that is a lot of money. Now, if the $7,500 tax credit makes them the same price, then I don't care so much. But if they're the same price and then I can get that tax credit, I would lean heavily towards the Mach-E. Looks like a nice car to me, and I'm sure it'll be really nice. So let's just get there and check it out and see how it is.
That's all right, man. Yeah, that's too much power.
Yeah, it might be. I don't know if you can ever have too much power though.
This thing looks wicked. People are just pulling up, commenting on it. It looks so sweet. All right, so we're here with the Mustang. It's sweet. Here's Kyle. Thank you so much for the invite.
Of course.
Just first impressions walking up to it. I mean, we have people just stopping their cars to look at it. It is sick, and it's not just the paint. I mean, the paint's a big part of it, but man, this thing looks sleek, and I'm liking it a lot. So let's, man, these...
Yeah, here, I'll take you around and show you how some of this stuff works.
Let's do it.
Well.
Awesome, yeah.
So you have your door handles, which is this little button here, which is, you can see it lights up when you get close, so it knows we're there. All you do is you push the button here, and then as long as your other finger's here, you pretty much just pull the door like this.
Nice.
Which is really nice. Another cool feature is when you push the button, the door pops. You cannot reclose the door. So that's cool. They have the little icebreakers down here, so it's tested and works to minus 40 degrees. I think Celsius and Fahrenheit are the same.
Yep.
The rear doors work the same here. You reach in behind, there's a little material on the back end, a little rubberized material, so it feels premium, and it works just like that. It's going to be something you'll have to explain to your Uber passenger how to get in.
Yeah.
Click the circle, but I imagine someone will make a sticker that says open door with this button. You can kick underneath the trunk to open it. My hands are frozen right now in the warm. It's easy to feel the little thing. I just can't feel it.
It's cold and raining out here.
Yep. You have a trunk here, seats fold flat, underfloor storage, of course. 12-volt outlet in the trunk, which is nice. Little hidden storage cubby holes everywhere, which is awesome.
Wow.
These taillights are sequential off, but not sequential on, so they all light up at the same time, and then sequential off one right here. I'll click the hazard so you can see what that looks like.
The blinking is just from the camera. That's not happening in real life, just
Right,
so
so
you know
can
on
see
YouTube.
It goes orange, and then it sequentials off that little
Oh,
section.
that's cool. Yeah, that looks real nice.
Right, but we have very weird FMVSS in this country that don't allow a full sequential light, unfortunately.
Right.
You need to have, I think, 30% of it in a certain location light up on and off only.
Okay.
Charge port right here, CCS connection, of course, J1772 on the top. CCS pins should do 150 kilowatt peak. They claim that it will add, I think, 60 miles of rated range in 10 minutes, which is probably on the extended range rear wheel drive.
Right.
Is my guess.
Right.
Around the front there is a front trunk, which is cool, so let me pop it for you. It's a double pull on this little latch inside. I will say a little secret that they told me on your channel. It's not totally confirmed, but I have a feeling that this will be electric latch at some point, so you won't have to pull the pin. I think they're already pre-wired.
Okay. Wow, yeah, that's really roomy. Oh my gosh, that's great.
Right, and of course this partition looks...
Do you know how this compares to an X Frunk?
I haven't looked at the capacity.
Yeah, all right. It
But
looks...
the X feels wider.
Yeah, it looks a tiny bit smaller, but not much.
I would agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. And then of course you kind of just... Nope, you don't slam it. How do you close this thing? So I guess it's kind of like a Tesla. You get it on the latch, and then push it down there.
Okay.
Other than that, I think the GT will have the real grille.
Yes.
Real fake grille.
Yeah.
This is kind of painted. I think the GT probably looks better, more aggressive with that grille filled in.
Right.
So that's your exterior walk around.
Thank you so much. That is more than you needed to do. I appreciate that. All right, let's get a look at the inside.
Yeah, feel free to share your first impressions. Screen should all be on the inside when you get in there.
Okay. Oh yeah, opening the door, very natural. It kind of comes towards you, so you kind of grab it just naturally. you kind of have that inclination to grab it. Really nice inside. Feels like, you know, a car. Let's go widescreen here. So this infotainment, actually loving the screen. This dial's a little awkward, but feels really nice. And I get it. I mean, it makes it easy to use, especially while you're driving. You don't have to look at it. And it's like a touchscreen in the, oh, okay. Touchscreen in the middle of the dial. That's so strange. But it seems like it's glass the whole way. So this must be some kind of capacitive thing. I'm not sure. But yeah, screen is very nice. Little weird for me coming from the Model 3 and having, you know, the landscape screen, but this works. I mean, I can see it, and it's away from your legs. So some people, you know, taller people, not me so much, but talk about the Model 3 screen kind of being in the way of their knees. Not for driving so much, but passengers. That's obviously not going to happen here. So that's really nice. How do you navigate? Okay, so do you know about this thing?
Somewhat.
Like, are we in the home screen or?
So now we're just in, let me close this.
Yeah.
We're just in the trip settings.
Okay.
And then we can just do this.
Okay.
So you have, come on. This, you can add your guests and whatever. You can have up to 5 different profiles. Okay. And then
It's trying to do stuff.
this is
Oh,
your
nice.
driving modes and your settings. So this is like the generic, very easy to use. And then this, you can go full intensive.
Okay.
There's so many.
Wow.
Close that again. And then this, you can just click navigation. And
Okay.
it does this by frequency.
Okay. Oh, so if you use it more.
The more you use it, the farther left it will be closer to you.
Yeah.
And then if you don't use it at all, it just ends up to be towards the end.
Cool. Okay. That's very nice. And all the charging's built in, I assume, to the maps.
Yep.
So that's where we're
And then
at a charger now.
You can go to bigger as well, so that this is on the bottom. So you have basically 3 different sections.
Okay. Yeah, this is nice. I like it a lot. I think this is a really good way to use it. And of course it's new, so it would take some getting used to, but I think it could be good. All right, let's take it for a drive. Let's do it. You ready?
Yeah, let's rock and roll.
How are you feeling about the little screen in front of you? Is that good? Bad?
well, the nice
Don't
thing-
care?
Well, it's probably in this screen's probably a little too far away
Okay.
to put all that data on there. So I'm glad we have this. But,
Got it.
You know, I'm used to the Model 3. I'm not one of those people that believe you need to have the screen right in front of you. I also drove a Mini growing up that had the big speedometer in the center. So that's probably why
Okay.
I'm used to the Model 3.
Yeah.
So we'll just turn it on with the little button, foot on brake.
Okay.
We have 3 driving modes, engage, whisper, and embroiled. Just comfort, normal, and sport.
Yeah.
I mean,
Got to be fancy.
you got to be fancy. So we'll just go in bridle. I mean, that's the fun setting. We're here to
course.
drive it. So this one is the extended range all-wheel drive, which means it has small front motor, big rear motor. So you have more power on the back axle. It will power on drift, which is great. And this is the little shifter here. So you go into drive.
Oh, I kind of felt it.
Yeah, so
Move.
that's because we were sitting on the parking paw. I
Oh,
could have
okay,
put
got
it
it.
on the electronic parking brake. The difference between drive and L is 0 when you have one pedal driving setting on.
Okay.
And I haven't tried the propulsion sound. I've kept that off because I think those are silly.
Yeah.
But we should try it now just
Yeah.
to see what it's like.
Yeah, let's see.
And off we go in unbridled.
And this is not the GT.
Not the GT, so
Okay.
this is the...
There's one step up from this.
There's one step up from this. And then
Okay.
there's that crazy Drift 1400 prototype.
Yeah, that
which
we
is
saw.
a big step up.
Yeah, we saw it was kind of in pieces or something.
Right. Well, it's yeah. Well, the motor output on that's insane. The car is pretty cool. I kind of hope we get to try that one day.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's coming. Okay, so I don't hear much. So it must be if you step on it, it'll.
Right. Yeah. I don't hear the propulsion noise at all. I don't know the area around here, so I think the first thing everyone needs to experience is just the power, because you drive a Model 3 dual motor,
Right.
and so tell us if this feels faster or not. I guess
All
we'll
right.
just, no one's around.
Yep.
We'll just do a 0 to speed limit.
Yeah, that's pretty powerful. Yeah. That feels really good. It almost felt a little artificially delayed. Would you agree?
No.
No. Okay. No. Yeah, that felt better.
Yeah. No.
Maybe the other thing, the roads are
I
wet.
don't like that propulsion sound.
No,
Turn
that
off.
was strange. The roads are wet, so I don't know if you had any traction
No, I don't
control
think
kicking
any,
in.
Any traction control. I just don't think it gives you all the power at 0.
I agree with
it
that.
ramps
Right.
up probably. Most EVs do this too. And same with the dual motor cars. You get full power at 30, 35
Yes.
miles per hour. Yeah, so we can try it again through here as well, just see
Let's do it.
how it does.
It's for sure faster than my car. There's no question about that.
That's interesting to hear. Yeah, I wasn't sure how it would feel compared to a dual motor Model 3.
So it feels very fast, but like I said, it almost felt artificially held back, and I think it's what you said.
Yeah.
You
I
don't get the full
agree.
power at 0.
Right, and also there's still a GT version coming, right? So
of course, right.
Nothing feels overstressed because nothing is.
Mm-hmm.
So the battery pack certainly has more to give. The axles feel like they have more to give. It doesn't feel, remember like early Model X's, they would like really shake when you get on it.
Yes.
This doesn't have any of that. It just feels like your normal, like your passengers wouldn't know you're wide open. They would just be, that's pretty fast.
Well, I think non-EV passengers would know.
Oh, sure. Yeah, everyone will be impressed by the acceleration,
Yes.
I think. I really am curious how the standard version of this would feel. So let's go. I rolled into it. But
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. See a 4-wheel spin right
Yes.
there, which was nice.
Yeah, I heard it a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. Gotta love that. And definitely enough power to have fun with, I'd say. But it's
Right.
not like P100D. Let me just go smash your face.
I've actually never been in a P100D.
Oh, really?
Really,
Yeah,
really.
It's quite impressive.
Yeah, 100D is the fastest I've been in.
Yeah, and still, even that's pretty quick.
Yes. So here's, what's it called?
So Copilot 360.
Copilot, okay.
Yep. And what it's doing now is adaptive cruise control and lane keeping. So you can see we're dropping to a 35 zone here. We just dropped, and now the speed of our set speed is dropped to 5 over, which I've pre-selected.
Okay.
So it's speed limit intelligent. It's doing lane centering. I haven't tried it through an intersection. Let's see how it works.
Yeah.
Keeping my hand on the wheel, paying attention.
Yeah.
It's still steering, didn't shut off. Did all that by itself.
Braked nicely for the person in front of us.
Absolutely.
Very
and I have it
smooth.
on the closest distance, I believe. Yes, this is now the closest distance.
Okay. Oh, yeah. That graphic. It's like touching the car in front.
Yeah, it's full Audi mode.
Let's see. Wow.
And then at some point in the near
Focus.
future,
Mhm.
this little bar here is infrared sensors for eye tracking. So right now what it's doing for driver monitoring is it's looking for torque input into the steering wheel, right?
Yep.
And so you can see it's selected to go into the right lane here instead of the left.
Oh,
which is
I can see
interesting.
a light blinking. I mean, on the
On
camera.
your camera you can, yeah. In person, probably not. So
No.
now it's slowing down preemptively for the stopped cars in front of us. It gave us quite a bit of distance, I thought, which was nice.
This is really nice and smooth.
Yeah, it is. For handling so well, suspension calibration's great. And then through an over-the-air software update, you'll be able to basically have it set on pre-mapped highways to not have to touch the wheel. So it'll turn the torque sensor off and rely on eye tracking. This route does not avoid unpaved roads. Hey, it's
Nice.
four-wheel drive.
That's
We're
good. Yeah, we want the dirt roads.
Yeah, that's right.
So you put in a route, it automatically put all the chargers for us on the way.
Yeah, but I
Electrify
haven't really
America.
seen how it did that yet. So let's zoom out and take a look as to where our charging stops are and if it plots them for us. Yeah, so you can see a charge, charge.
That's great. Oh, and that's your range. That's how far you can make it in the car.
Yep. And then can we
That's very
click on
nice.
this and it'll tell us, 3 hours and 10 minutes to 50%. Does that make sense? How about we go into the settings here? So yeah, these seem to be level 2 chargers that it's selected. That's bad. Yeah. And
Okay.
there's a Chevrolet, Country Inn, General Store, Harley Davidson.
Country, yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it should just route you through the EA chargers.
Okay, so you can set only fast chargers, only if they're available.
There we go. That's the one.
Cool. What does the front of the app look like?
It's just it's Ford Pass, and then I don't know why it says Gateway. Okay,
Yeah.
it's just probably a phone bug, but pretty. You can start
that's
it, lock it, and then you can go through controls, and then windows down, windows up.
Oh, nice.
And
Okay.
these are only if you're away from the vehicle, and this is if you're in the vehicle or close to it. Let's see press and hold. Will it start? Yep.
Yeah. Yep. Starting.
And then now it's preconditioning. I just heard the
Yeah.
contactors click.
Cool. All right. Cool. Thank you. Okay, so it's locked right now. Is it because the phone's farther? Is it the phone or?
It's the phone and the key.
Oh, phone and the key. Okay, so then I'll open. That's actually really nice. I love that it pops out. That's gonna help a ton because like even when people finally figure out on my Model 3 to push the handle, then they just stand there. It happened today.
Yeah,
He hit the handle and the door kind of moves a little and then he just stood there.
Right.
And I'm like, now you open the door. So, oh, that's good. The roof is good. Didn't notice it too much sitting in the front, but it's nice, I'm sure, if you're in the back. How's this leg room? Oh wow, yeah, this is pretty roomy back here. Lots of space. Yeah, I would say it's pretty similar to an Equinox size, but roomier than that. All right, so that is it for Mustang Mach-E. Thank you so much, Kyle, for letting me check it out. You guys, if you don't know Kyle, you probably already do, but if you don't, check out his YouTube channel, Out of Spec.
It'll put you to sleep right away.
No. He goes ripping around the track and all kinds of stuff I don't know how to do. So it's a lot of fun. So check it out. Thanks for watching. Talk to you down in the comments. You'll see me in the next video.
So Autopilot and I are happily driving along